Welcome back to another GhostToast video. Today, we're going to be reviewing the new horror movie, Smile. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to hit that bell to stay notified whenever I drop a new one. Okay, so this is the first one of my quick movie review videos, and basically, this is going to be the format for all of them going forward. Since it is literally impossible for me to go to work, school, and upload a detailed movie review every weekend, these quick reviews allow me to still review a movie with a considerably less amount of work for the video. So they will just be my unscripted thoughts on the movie, and if this version of the review does good enough and people want to hear my full thoughts on the movie, I'll go ahead and try to make a full detailed review of the film. But now that we have that established, what did I think about Smile? So Smile was a pretty decent film, I think. It's definitely kind of cliched. There were a lot of forced jump scares and a lot that didn't really get me. But in terms of its elements, like its horror elements, I thought it was actually pretty good. I'll be honest, going into this movie, I thought that it was going to be bad. Or I didn't have a good feeling going in to watch it. And it surprised me. It was better than I thought it was going to be. I won't say that it was like great. I'll stop at like I think it was good. Maybe barely good. So Smile, there's a couple of things I really liked about it, and then a couple of things I didn't care for at all. So I'll start with the positives here. The film is shot very beautifully. The cinematographer, whoever it was, did an amazing job with the cinematography. They really captured like a sense of like tension through their shots. There's definitely a few moments where like there's something happening off screen and it builds suspense and anticipation as to like what's going to happen, or there's a couple of times they use shadows really well to like kind of conceal things. And I'll just be honest, the cinematography was maybe my favorite part of the film. It was really well done. All the props to the cinematographer and the visual team. There's a couple of really cool upside down shots that I liked. And the other thing I really liked about this movie was the music and the sound design. So the sound people for this movie, A+, 10 out of 10. They did a great job with this film. There's sometimes where it kind of gets a little too much. Like almost every transition between like scenes is like sound based, which I didn't personally mind, but some people might. The sound work was just impeccable on this film. They did a lot of things really well. And that and the cinematography, I would say, were probably my favorite aspects of the movie. Now, let's get a little into what I didn't like from Smile. If you don't know what the story's about, it's basically this like demon or entity thing that can possess people and makes them like hallucinate things and then kills them after like 7 days or something like that. I mean, it's kind of cliched, not gonna lie. A lot of elements in this movie were like any horror movie trope. There was definitely a few cliches throughout the runtime, and there's a lot of like jump scares, and I would say a lot of them weren't really that good. You kind of cheapen a jump scare if you do it so many times throughout a film. And especially if like you don't have very many good ones, it kind of gets like repetitive and a little annoying. I won't mark the film too heavily for that, but it was definitely cliched. But I think even though it didn't really do anything too new in terms of like storytelling, it executed what it did very well. There's plenty of tension in some scenes. There's a mystery element to it, and as the character is learning more about the entity and trying to figure out how she can survive, the audience is also learning about it, which was a pretty good plot device, I thought, to engage the audience with. And there's some pretty good acting in there, and there's some like really good CGI, good effects. So overall, I thought Smile was better than I thought it was going to be. I'll say solid. I don't know if I'll say good. If I had to give it like a Rotten Tomato score out of 100, I would probably give it like a 65, 70. It was good. It didn't do anything like super unique, but what it did well, and I'll give them props for that. It was an interesting concept, but yeah, there's a few too many cliches and a few too many bad jump scares for me to be fully on board. There's a few other gripes I have with the film writing wise, but that would take too long to get into for this short review. So that's basically what I thought about Smile. If you have any specific questions on things that I thought about it, you can ask those in the comments and I'll try to get to those. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed my quick review about Smile. I'm trying to keep spoilers out of it. So yeah, if you like this video, chances are you would thoroughly enjoy my other content. And I highly recommend subscribing and turning on notifications to stay informed on whenever I drop a new video. Don't forget to let me know what you thought in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you all on the next one. Have a great day.